Is it time to buy or sell Blackstone stock? In this video, we will explore the intricacies of Blackstone. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025. Today, we aim to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell so you can stay informed about our latest analyses. You wouldn't want to miss any significant updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, available at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI and receive complimentary price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 30th of September, 2025, our system has identified Blackstone as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 2.32. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has recorded a loss of negative 1.40%. This equates to an average daily loss of negative 0.35% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned in the lower part of a broad and weak upward trend in the short term, which may present a promising buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $166.80 is breached, it will first indicate a slower rate of ascent, but it could also serve as an early warning of a trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 7.93% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 6.87% to 22.46%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 5.28%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 35.42% to 6.81% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $108.78 and $179.93. Our latest daily update for Blackstone includes the headline, Blackstone stock price up 1.12% on Friday. The Blackstone stock price gained 1.12% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025. It rose from $166.58 to $168.45. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 1.33%, with a day low at $167.31 and a day high of $169.54. The price has fallen in 8 of the last 10 days, and is down by 10.22% over this period. The volume fell on the last day by 260,000 shares, with a total of 3 million shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $542 million and 12 cents. It is important to consider that falling volume on higher prices indicates divergence, which may serve as an early warning about possible changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $200.96, and the lowest price was $115.66. Currently, the price is 16.18%, or $32.51, below the 52-week high of $200.96, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Blackstone has recently received an analyst upgrade to a buy, which serves as a near-term catalyst capable of enhancing sentiment and trading momentum today, as investors pursue earnings optimism. This optimism coincides with new deal activity. Blackstone Credit has led a $7 billion investment in Sempra's Port Arthur LNG, and the firm is considering options for Ancestry.com. These moves could significantly increase fee and carry revenue if monetizations occur. Additionally, operational successes, such as the Service Award for Blackstone Talent Group, enhance the credibility of growth platforms. However, these positives are tempered by recent warnings regarding a high valuation and a comparatively low dividend yield against risk-free rates, which may limit upside potential and expose BX to profit-taking. On a macroeconomic scale, a slightly dovish Federal Reserve supports fundraising efforts and asset valuations. However, any increase in longer-term yields could exert pressure on multiples. In the short term, expect volatility influenced by upgrades, deal announcements, and discussions surrounding valuation. Over the long term, a diversified flow of deals, scale in credit, and infrastructure investments underpin sustainable cash generation. Nevertheless, cyclical valuation risks and macroeconomic shifts will ultimately determine the potential for upside. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned BX a neutral grade with a hold action. On Saturday, the 19th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned BX a perform grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned BX an outperform grade with a hold action. On the same day, it was reported that Barclays assigned BX an equal weight grade with a hold action. On that same Thursday, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned BX a neutral grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Blackstone stock. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, analysts have awarded the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Blackstone. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025, and so far it has risen by 1.12%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. However, the volume decreased during the last trading day, despite the rise in prices. This situation creates a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. The stock should be monitored closely. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged, which may influence the short-term outlook. Blackstone stock currently holds sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, leading to a more pessimistic forecast. Moreover, there is a general sell signal from the relationship between these two signals, where the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. On upward corrections, resistance may occur at the levels of $171.58 and $174.47. A breakout above either of these levels will result in buy signals. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots showed a buy signal 2 days ago. Bollinger presented a buy signal 12 days ago. The short-term moving average signaled a sell 10 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a sell 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 3 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average produced a sell signal 8 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 71 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages generated a buy signal 65 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Blackstone. Blackstone finds support from accumulated volume at $165.92. And this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and with robust trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated $2.23 between its high and low, which represents 1.33%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 2.42%. Before we dive into potential trading levels for Blackstone, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio might indicate that the stock is overvalued, or it could suggest that investors are anticipating significant growth in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of the year 2025 is expected on the 23rd of October, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates at $1.23. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can have a substantial impact on stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Blackstone. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Blackstone is at $170.50. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Blackstone faces its first support level at $165.92. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Blackstone from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 25th of September, 2025, Barada Joseph conducted an insider sale of 109,202 shares of common stock. On the same day, Barada Joseph conducted an insider sale of 3,798 shares of common stock. On the 15th of September, 2025, Brown Reginald J. conducted an insider purchase of 1,150 shares of common stock. On the 8th of September, 2025, Finley John G. conducted an insider sale of 21,500 shares of common stock. On the 9th of September, 2025, Finley John G. conducted an insider sale of 10,000 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 25.356. Overall, insiders purchased 1,962,940 shares and sold 6,712,312 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Blackstone stock a good buy? Currently, Blackstone stock presents several concerning signals. Despite a recent positive trend, we anticipate that Blackstone will experience weak performance in the coming days or weeks. Thus, our assessment of this stock is negative. Upon reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 6th of October, we expect Blackstone to open lower by approximately 1.67 cents and begin trading at $168.43. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.